Good evening. We've upgraded. Well, oh God, went off of me hand. Fuck me. Good evening. I'm very unprepared because it's been last minute. I've been rushing around like an absolute clown. How are we all? Turn that volume down. Good evening, Jack, Callum, AD. Hope you're well, buddy. I'm so pissed off. What are you pissed off about, Cal? Boom. Let me check sounds all good. A little bit quiet. Let's just knock it up a little bit. That's a bit better. We've got a big stream tonight, boys. We're playing the end of the season. So I've decided to go Prosecco. Hey, evening, Glenn. How you doing, buddy? Just download one, Callum. Right, let me get sorted. Let me get comfy. What a day. So yeah, I've gone to Prosecco. I forgot my lunch today at work, and I couldn't leave work because I was by myself. So I had to literally drink cups of tea, coffee, and then 2 bottles of Coke to kind of fill me up to get me through the day. And then that on top of having 2 cans of Coke over tea time, as I'm coked out. So I've decided to open a Christmas bottle of Prosecco. It could be a special. Well, it's not going to be a special. It might be a special stream in terms of we may enjoy it, but we're hunting down top 4. We are hunting down top 4, boys, and we've got some. We're going to finish the season tonight. 11 games, including a cup that we're already 2-0 down in, but home leg 2-0. You never know. You never know. Udinese, Juventus, Milan, Napoli, Cagliari, Inter, Genoa, Sassuolo, Roma, Fiorentina, and Inter. There is some whopping games. Oh, that's good. That is bloody good. So I hope we've all had a good week. Hope you can hear me all right, because I've just rushed together, putting the sound together, as per usual. So let me know it's all good. Also the tunes as well. Good thing about going onto Twitch is we can play some freaking decent tunes. Right. That's all good. That's all good. There's none out there. Well, if you want to be able to do YouTube and stuff, Carl, it's kind of stuff you need to learn. You need to learn how to do Canva or Photoshop. Canva's a good start because it's free, but it's stuff I didn't. My first ever thumbnail I made myself. Sounds all good to me. Good. Hope we've all had a good week. I'm literally working part-time at the moment, so Saturdays are busy at work. But with me having so many days off, and then next week I've got not at work tomorrow, not at work Monday, work Tuesday, day off Wednesday, day off Thursday, work Friday, work Saturday. So it's all good. Oh, these tunes are shit. These tunes are shit. It's so hard to get decent tunes. It really is. All these tunes that just make you want to fall asleep. YouTube is so fucking hard. That's what she said. In terms of getting your streams into trouble because you play music that you're not supposed to on Twitch, you can kind of get away with it. As long as you don't save the videos as VODs. And I've learnt a way around to have my music on the live streams for Twitch, but then it won't come up on the VODs. So that's the way around it. That's the way that I've found it works. Right, we'll go through this. How are we all doing now? I'm off till Tuesday. Get in. Hey, Johnny boy, how you doing, mate? Hope you're well, buddy. Right, I think that's a bit better. Right, who have we got first? Udinese. So, this should be a win. It should be. Got Valentini back. Still got a bit of a problem at right back by the looks of it. Cutrone injured. Let's get Pizzella in at centre half. Give Brunel a bit of a rest. Let's get Donny in. Oh, we're playing my Ralph, aren't we? Forgot about that. Ooh. Ooh. Interesting. Go on, we'll go Donny. We'll go Donny as the box-to-box. Why am I going to get copyrighted? All good, mate. Got a cold. Oh, as long as it's not COVID. It's going around. I've felt a bit shit for the last couple of weeks, to be honest. Like, on and off. Bit chesty and sort of like a tightness of the chest every so often. Test, like, nearly every day. I've tested this morning, so we're all good. Because none of us have had it in the house yet, which is bizarre. Since Ralphie is in a massive school, he's 30-odd in his class. 100 and odd in his playground at lunchtime and canteens and stuff. Obviously, I see about over maybe 200 kids a week. And then Amy has been working in a hospital. So it's absolutely amazing that none of us have got it. Boom. Cheers, Dylan. If you're going to be a prick, I'll just block you. Yeah, I test every day. Winter cold, yeah, that's it. Ralphie always picks them up. He's always got some sort of cold. Knowing my luck, we'll get it over Christmas. Touch wood we won't. I'll get it like 5 days before Christmas or something like that. I'm just determined probably not to test in those 5 days. Right, we're 1-0 up. 2 minutes. Gianluca Gattano. Woo! Over. Then we've got some streams next week, boys. I'm not streaming next Saturday, I don't think. I might be. I've got to try and sort the missus out for me to stream. Because she's isolating from Saturday because she has an operation a week on Tuesday. But I'm thinking we'll be streaming Monday. This Monday coming. And we'll be streaming Wednesday as well. It was a joke. Oh, right. I suppose I laughed then, I suppose. I'm never quite sure, Dylan, when people just come in and just want to come in and be bell ends, basically. We only had 3 shots, boys. Jesus. I'm not sure how well this Ralph Rangnick tactic has done with Parma. I soon forget. Even though it's only been a couple of days, I kind of forget how well we've done with it. Come on, Delap, get there. Hit it. That's a... Ooh, Delap. What are we drinking tonight, boys? What are we on? But Eddie's got a Guinness in. Right, we'll do that. We're capable of even better. I've got all, if we play the end of the season tonight, I've got all of Sunday night. I need to get on the bud. Nice. All of pre-season to do in Sunday night. Pink Jane. Love that. Connolly's in. Good save. Good save. Dylan, thank you very much for the donation, buddy. You didn't need to do that. Thank you very much. You're on the J2R. That's a sensible choice, bud. Are you under 18? I think to be fair, I think there's more adults that probably don't drink alcohol than what there was maybe 10 years ago. I know quite a few young lads that don't drink. Right, we need to do some changes. Cheers! ND, how you doing, buddy? What you have in the... What's in the pink gin, Eddie? Would you have tonic? Blech. The smell of it just makes me go straight away. So let's get Wilfred and Notto on that left-hand side. Let's see how he does on that left-hand side. Let's play Rebic as a presser. Hey, Corey. No, I'm just trying to don't drink it all. Oh, good. That's like good, Dylan. You'll probably last longer than us. Tonic. Blah. Corey, how you doing, buddy? Just a cigar. Big one. Big fat one. Hey, Samuel, how you doing, buddy? Good evening, good evening, good evening. The regulars are starting to pour in. Come on, let's hang on here, boys. Good tackle. Great tackle. Donny's in. Oh, it's a good pass. Notto, has he got someone to pull it to? He has. Donny's there. 2-0. Get in. My laptop smashed today, sadly. Oh. Why didn't you get a PC instead of a laptop? I don't know what that is, Corey. I'm going to imagine it's... You're downloading, getting all the essentials back. What did you go for in the end, ND? George, I don't know, mate. Not really asked. I'm not really asked about Rangers, to be honest. But it would be a bit of a shit. Well, would it be a good draw, but a shit draw for Rangers? Barcelona will get better. Oh, not so that's nice. Jim, how are you doing, mate? How the devil are you? I don't know, George. What do you think to it? More interested in the Champions League draw, buddy. I'm going to be totally honest. Man United will get a stinking draw. 2-1. Connolly. He's scored a couple of goals past us. Oh, yeah, indeed. That's the thing. Computer goes to kaput and you lose stuff. Yeah, Dylan. I thought so. The Vince skin. Sam, new to your channel. Must say it's great. Discovered your through yours Zeman. Oh, good. That's the whole reason why. Not the whole reason why I do those sorts of vids, but it does bring new eyes to the channel, Sam. So I appreciate it, mate. Thank you very much. He's done quite well on the old views, that one. Yeah, so I don't take mine anywhere now because I've kind of got a computer at work. To be fair, I've had to take, because the computer at work is so shit and it has Windows 7 on it still. When we've had to do some posts, because I do like the posts and stuff for work, I've had to take my my full PC setup in a couple of times so I can do Photoshop at work. House of Cards. I've never watched it. Yeah, look, you're not going to win it, George. You're not going to win it, are you? Let's be honest. So you might as well draw one of those rather than go out to... who did you go out to last year? Someone a bit meh. Never, Dylan. Never. Because it's too boring. Too boring for that age group between sort of like secondary school kids, so from like 10, 12 years old, all the way. Even imagine all the kids under 10, all the primary school kids that are playing it now, FIFA. Too boring. Game's too boring. Ralphie comes and sits me for 2 minutes and he keeps telling me Football Manager's rubbish. So there's all that sort of like age where there will be a few youngsters that will play FM, maybe the teenagers, but I think most of them will play FIFA. No, is the updated Vince skin? Good, that's what I like to hear, Eddie. It's on the feed a lot. Hey, Abri, how you doing, buddy? Right, we've chalked off a win, boys. It wasn't great. Not quite sure if we're creating as many chances as what we were doing. Brilliant, it doesn't save it. I was going to wonder when I went back to it. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. Oh, yeah, I'm good, mate. Really good, Abri. Nice to see you in the chat, pal. Nah, Sam, you won't. I ain't seen it. I haven't really been on. It's been a weird week for content creating this week because I kind of got ahead on my videos. So I've not actually done much this week. And then I've got behind on my videos. After all that, I got behind on my videos and now I've got to edit a video in the morning. So it comes out tomorrow night. I have, Jim. I have. Still can't get rid of Loftus-Cheek. Dear me. Got a bit of a break. Game in hand. We're struggling here, boys, I think. No. No. There'll be a nice little video that'll come out at some point. Yeah, I've really struggled against Inter. We've got Inter coming up though. Our run at the end of the season is shocking. That's why I think we're in a little bit of a... I wanted to get ahead. But 2 home games. 2 home games. That's key, isn't it, I think? After Juventus broke our hearts a couple of years ago. How many points did we get last year? Finishing 5th. 70. Are we on for 70 points? 17 away. I'm going to be around it again. Hey, Joe. No. Don't think so. I don't think so. 9. 9 and the second leg of the semi-final. So 10. Won't be 11. I don't think we'll turn around a 2-goal lead. 2-goal loss. Yeah, a couple of youngsters. There's Ross McCrory, is he quite good in the game? Is he a left back as well? They've probably moved on now though, Joe, with us being in 2025. Have to get like 4 points from these 2 games, I think. Oh, that's good. The 50 best wonder kids. Here they are. Some small clubs. Look at him. 18 years old. Who's the best one? Galley. Left back. Gavi. Didn't realise he's got like a £43 million release clause in his current contract. Which in the papers it said today Liverpool were trying to meet. Yeah, he's about, Joe. Yeah, he's about. He's about. Did Sampdoria win, did that? So who is it? Fiorentina won again. Flying with a couple of goals from Vlahovic. There is Vlahovic. Ooh. He's not even registered in the squad. He's out of our league, isn't he? He's out of our league. Did you play last night, AD? Me and the missus started watching Gavin and Stacey last night, and then I came upstairs and didn't turn on the computer, got into bed and watched Moneyball, the film. So I didn't take in any football. Going to take some turning round. Oh, shit youth again. Oof, who did they play? Our under 20s are absolutely flying. Oh, Mourinho got sacked as well. Oh, did they play Sampdoria? I didn't realise it was Sampdoria. Oh dear. It would have been on TV as well. Was it on BT? Maybe it wasn't. Whereabouts in the league are you now, AD? Right, come on. I hate Juventus as well. Hate Juventus. Oh, it was. Well, I missed it because I weren't watching any sport last night. We didn't watch Brentford, Watford. We just went to see some Christmas lights and then, yeah, had some tea. Amy didn't like the tea, so she ordered a takeaway. So I had tea and takeaway. And then we watched Gavin and Stacey. One of the things that we do close to Christmas that are a royal family. One thing that FM still don't balance well is squad building by the out teams. Some teams, for example. Oh yeah. And then the only good thing about that, Eduardo, is that they'll sign too many in one position, and then in a few months, like half a season or a season, they'll transfer list a load. Boosie's back. Get in. still offering me? He's not offering much in terms of numbers. Let's give Rebic a go. Right, Parma versus Juventus. Did they? Good film. Yeah, I've been wanting to watch it for a while, Moneyball, and then I finally got round to it. I noticed it was actually on Netflix. I'm sure last time I looked it wasn't on Netflix, so yeah, I think it's one of those that I'll watch a fair bit. Really easy watching, wasn't it? Yeah. Poor squad, mate. Squad's poor. Squad is poor. It's got so many average players in it. He's quite, Allegri's quite, not negative, but cautious would be a good word. Super Bar, 100%. Main save, FM23, spoiler for you already, is a Moneyball save. That'll be the main save on the channel next year if I'm still doing the old content creating. It's alright, it's good. I have no real, it's just not, I just annoys me when people say how amazing it is. It's alright, it's better than FM21, but it doesn't blow me away. No, probably not. And they need to go for a young. They need to go for someone exciting. Fiorentina manager is really good. Coach. He's really good. Pragmatic, yeah, it's a good word, Samuel. Luca, what a finish! Get in! PSG is the best example. They lost. Yeah, absolutely. They're always the one that's the best to do that with, Eduardo. You can't give it up. Yeah, it's always a bit like that when the new game comes and you don't quite want it to come until you finish the save, your current save you're on. What's Moneyball? So Moneyball is kind of, instead of looking at players' attributes, we will look at their statistics in the season. So how well they're performing in terms of, I don't know, XG, completed passes, tackles, that sort of stuff. We'll also look at value for money, as whether we're going to get value for money. Have they also got a little bit of sell-on potential? So there'll be players, not just young players, there'll be older players as well, but it has to be value for money. Yeah, if you've got Netflix, ND, I'd recommend it. It's about baseball. The film, the Moneyball, comes from baseball. It's based on a true story. I know nothing about baseball, and I got away with the film absolutely fine last night. So it's a good watch. And we'll have some fun of it. So we won't buy players based on what the attributes are. We'll buy younger players that are obviously maybe performing well or coming from we've maybe broke through our ranks, maybe, or, you know, along those lines. It'll be wheeling and dealing, but wheeling and dealing looking at the analysis of the players rather than just saying, oh, look, my striker's got 20. This other striker's got 17 for shooting, so the 20 striker is better. And being really clever in the transfer market, selling players on at a decent value. If we get offered more than their value, then the idea is that you sell them on and then strengthening areas that you're weakest and stuff. It's really good. Dynamo Moscow look good. Yeah, indeed. If you've got it, give it a go. Yeah, that's true. Tifo do have a couple of videos. I would solely recommend a film to get people up to date with it and what it's kind of going to be all about. I will do a video, obviously, to explaining what my yeah, but you're going to have to get an extended database, though, because they'll start in Serie D, won't they? It'll be in England. I was thinking Derby in League One. But then I thought the expectations would be too high and a bit of a risk. So I'm thinking Wimbledon. The Crazy Gang. Decent stadium, decent run club, not massive expectations. And we got him quite cheap. We got him quite cheap. We got him after the first season, so 5.25 million. Oxford United. I'm just thinking Wimbledon because of the Football Manager link. I like the colours. I've already got the shirt. That's why I'm thinking that. And a club that I could probably get away with doing a money ball save. We're a long way off that yet, boys. We're like 10 months off. But yeah, I think I need to do one. It's my kind of idea, doing something a little bit different as the main save. Right, I'm going to pause it. I'm going to get a bit of pace on in these wide areas, I think. We'll do a triple. We're doing triple. Triple it up. Cataldi can come in as well. If we concede one, we'll concede two here. They have a lot of good youngsters. Right, okay. Oh, sorry, the mic. I'm just pouring near my keyboard. Pellegrini, we've absolutely done the league leaders here, boys. This is my Ralph Rangnick tactic. I have got a new series, though, starting in January. A new Let's Play, which will be Sunday nights at 7 PM. Has a little bit of a Moneyball feel to it. A little bit, but we are looking at attributes in that one. I'm not big on my traits, Eduardo, to be honest. I'm going to be... I read that diarrhea is hereditary. It runs... That's terrible, Joe. That's a proper dad joke, that. Yeah, Samuel, I wanted to look at it last month, because you spoke about it on a podcast, and I couldn't, because I wasn't a member, I didn't have an athletic subscription, but now I do, so I just need to dive in and I'll find it, and it'll probably give me a little bit of inspiration of how I'm going to put it into the game myself. Yeah, I think it becomes a lot easier now. Well, not a lot easier, but yeah, a lot easier due to the data hub and stuff. The data hub will be absolutely massive for that. I do unknown because I'm creating content. Normally, no. And I try and smash... If I wasn't creating content, I'd stick with one save, absolutely smash it until it's finished. And then, yeah. I did mention the La Masia, Glenn. It was supposed to be the YouTube stream for 2022. But it's not going to be, because obviously I'm going to Twitch and it's not going to be that save. Maybe something we can do later on in the year on the channel here in terms of a Let's Play, like the Crystal Palace one. Later on in the year. That's my thinking at the moment. I just don't want to go onto Twitch and do a generic and then go Barca. Like going for a big club, I want to pick something a little bit, not different, but something not even unique, but just something that might just grab the attention a little bit. Yeah, fair enough. The blog is available on the set pieces. What is that on the Athletic? Right, by the way, boys, sorry, but we've just beaten Juventus. We're not just beating them, we've absolutely smashed them. Immobile is already on 28. We are well in it now, boys. What a win. Yeah, he's made him a bit more grittier. Definitely a bit more gritty. It was like that at Rangers. It wasn't the most greatest football in the world, was it? But he's made him gritty. And they were a bit wet, weren't they, under Dean Smith a little bit. Yes, Samuel, of course you are, buddy, yeah. As long as it pops up, I don't know what YouTube settings I've got, but yeah, post a link, mate, yeah. Exactly, yeah, Joe, yeah. Well, he knows, you know, there's no point saying, as Aston Villa manager, saying you're going to play lovely, beautiful football against a lot of teams in this division. I think as well, Aston Villa, they've got a lot of players that are like, meh. Haven't they? Well, that's what I think personally, anyway. I think they've got McGinn. And then the rest are, if that makes sense. No. No. And that's nothing on Gerrard. I think that'll be hard. Very hard. With the strength of now Manchester United, Chelsea, Liverpool and City. And then Tottenham, who I think are getting, who will get stronger. Who will get stronger under Van Bronckhorst, under Conte. I think it'll be very tough. But, you know, like you said, a cup, getting to a cup, like cup finals and, you know, runs in the Europa League, being the best of the others, you know, can they maybe nick a, you know, like West Ham are doing at the moment, maybe challenging for top four and relying on teams, you know, West Ham are relying on, at the moment, Man United having a terrible season. That's why they're fourth at the moment. Leicester need to reset a little bit, don't they? But I'm sure they will. Hey, Jack, how you doing, mate? How's Luca doing? 14. He's not prolific. Right, well, how are we doing? Fitness is good. Right, it's Milan. No, I don't think it allowed it, Samuel. And I wouldn't know how to change it, to be honest. Community settings, maybe. Oh no, I've got it. Links. I've not got block links on. UI links. Okay. See if that. Try and do it now, Samuel. Yeah, I'm good, Jack. Now I'm finished bloody work. Bubble butt. What, in the game? Yeah, something like that, George. In and around that, then you get Europa League, and you never know in that Europa League how far you can go, and you know them winning like a Europa League would be. 5. Just a long day. I'm by myself, so busy in the morning, then the afternoons. I managed to watch like 45 minutes of a team that I used to coach a long time ago, so that was, even though it's none of the real players, that was quite nice because they were on the 3G today, so I got paid to watch 45 minutes of football, basically. Real life. Did I say real life? That's well, you know what I mean. Right, come on. Come on. They've got Tony Marshall up front as well. I will do. If you put the link in now though, Sam, I've changed my settings, so it might. I think I can change it. Come on, Parma ham. They're knocking the ball around, aren't they? These were undefeated last year, Milan. The Invincibles. We've nicked it. Boosie's nicked it. Pellegri's in! He's all! Hey, Tony, how you doing, buddy? Time for a beer. What we on? What we having, Tony? I'm on the Prosecco. Oh, Jack, I'm indoors, mate. I'm indoors. The pitches, our 3G pitch is full of Brooklyn, which is the local club that use our facilities. So I only teach the real little tots. I have under 4s for the first hour, under 5s, and then under 6s. So we're inside, mate. So yeah, I do coach outside during the week though. I am getting paid for it as well, so I'm not doing it for the good of my heart. If that was the case, I'd be in bed. Don't work. I don't know what's bloody YouTube streaming shit. So much easier to do stuff on Twitch. There's another reason why I'm going to Twitch. I'm really annoyed with how YouTube platform is. They like the UI. Right, Boosie's in. Oh, we're knocking at the door, boys. We're knocking at the door. I'm going to give it an encourage. Nice. Nice. Oh. Oh, we're in! We're in! Oh, there was no one there. He should have pulled it, but there was no one else to pull it back to. Bury him. Get there. No. No. Oh. Excuse me. They're going to score here, aren't they? Tonali, Kessie, Berardi, Diaz, Theo Hernandez. No, they're not. Oh, not too bad then for their love guns. Is full of it. It isn't it in. I do enjoy it. The groups are really good this year, so I do like really enjoy it. I just put a little at the end of it. I'm a bit like, because we do 3 back to back. But it's good. You've got to, the thing is, at that age, you've kind of got to pretend, even when you're having a bad day, you've really got to pretend that you're happy, and then at the end of it, you're like. But no, it's not a bad way to earn your keep sometimes. Sangai, they've done a T-shirt for him, hasn't he? He's an absolute bargain as well. If you get him in the first season, you get him for about 10 million. He can't do anything about it from run and kick, but. Hey, Jace, how you doing, buddy? We're all good. We are. It's just there, Joe. We're 4th at the moment. We deserve to be in front after that first half. Yeah, Jack. Sorry, but Jack. At the end of it, yeah. This is one of my first that I got. It's probably one of the best. You know, you asked me today what was the best shirt that I got. This one, in terms of quality, it's just too fat. I've grown me gutter. Yes. Get in. We've kind of my guts come back, and I've kind of given up till after Christmas. So, but yeah, it's, in terms of quality, I think it's got Ramos on the back as well. So it is a massive day, Eduardo. Tomorrow, I don't follow it at all, but I might watch it in the background a little bit tomorrow. Ralph is at a freaking party tomorrow. God, 6 years old, and he's just invited to 4 or 5 parties in the last few months. Amy's gone to most, to be fair, but I know I'm having to go tomorrow. Just sit and wait. On the Stella Bud. Stuller and Crony. Whew. Sounds like a thick head in the morning, Tony. Good, Jace. Glad you're good, mate. Yeah, PSG do. They sent me a what's it as well last month, Jack. Tracksuit. Like a 3/4 zip. Oh, they've equalised straight away. Of course they have. Of course they have. Of course they have. Shit, people are like dying on the pitch here. I'm taking a risk. I'm putting Ruben on. See if we can nick a winner. Wilf Sahar, what is that all about? Come on. Be a point, boys. Might be a point. It's gone quiet since they've scored. Biraghi's in a nightmare. 5.7 it says. There we go. 1-1. We'll take it. I think we know we won't take it. We deserve 3 points there. So you are moving to Twitch for streaming. Yes, I am, mate. Yeah, we spoke. Sorry, mate. We spoke about it. I did a little video on YouTube about it. So yeah, after Christmas. I don't know if I can say that I'm going to be in the next playoffs or not. I don't know. But yeah, I'm in the next playoffs in January. So I'm probably not allowed to tell people that. Look, it's not as if I'm Dr. Benji, is it? I don't think people are going to be. I don't think Moz will be that bothered that I've given that clue away. It's not exactly a spoiler, is it? In terms of it'll send the shockwaves through the FM community. So yeah, I'll start with my Twitch stream with that, and then we'll get a Twitch save going. Yeah, more money. It's. I'm not gonna lie. It's a good 50% of the reason why I need to move across and try and maximise the amount of hours that I put into YouTube and stuff a little bit more. There's 4 or 5 different reasons. Gonna have the full set of West Ham shirts this year. Yeah, get expanded. My drawer is seeping now. Always hated Milan, have you? I haven't. I don't think I have. I hate Juventus. Especially with the way they treated Baggio as well. Berlusconi, yeah, but he's a boy. Sancho is so overrated up the Devils. He'll get there, Damien even. He'll get there. He was poor today. All of them were poor. Terrible in possession. Fred, I thought McTominay was brilliant. He's just started to knock a few little passes in. You know, he switched the play 3 or 4 times. Really nice switches of play, like lofted and clipped passes out and driven passes out wide. And then fired 2 or 3 passes through the lines. Stuff he was never doing. At under Ole. He was always sideways, so it shows he's got a little bit. But Ronaldo was poor, but Ronaldo just needs chances to feed on. Fernandes was poor, wasteful. Fred's always wasteful. Sancho was poor, wasteful. Rashford terrible. You guys may think it because obviously I'm in love with Vlahovic, but imagine having Vlahovic and Ronaldo up there. So just when, not when they're under pressure, but just as an out ball, you can just clip one into him just to hold it and it'll stick. Or clip one into the channel and he'll fucking run after it like a dog. He is, mate. He gets a lot of shit. And I had an argument with Diz on Twitter a couple of weeks ago, and he said he's like the worst player. I said he's not. He's just not been coached. And he'll have a tremendous willingness to learn and to listen. And he will get better. And you've already seen him doing that. Because in them 2 8 roles in the middle of the midfield where the 2 Harriers and that, fucking brilliant. He'll do that all day long. No, he's awful. Well, he wasn't awful at Dortmund, was he? Yes, yeah, they did. With he'd be still scoring goals now, Peepo, if he was still playing. Good to hear, mate. It'll be good to see a northern lad on Twitch doing FM. Good, I hope. I'd be happy with these numbers. 28 people, I'll be absolutely like... I'd take half of that on Twitch. That's my aim, to get 50% of my numbers on here for the first 6 months, and I'll be happy. So yeah, I've had loads of new followers, actually, because since I've started posting a link on my YouTube and stuff, I've had like 40 odd ones this week, 40 odd new followers this week, so... Yeah, it spoils it a little bit. You just need it middle of the park, Joe. Middle of the park. If you played him and McGinn, you could maybe afford to play a little bit higher up the pitch. true. Yeah, that's true, David. Yeah, he did. He did. And writing off the first 6 months because he was under that knobhead. Hey, Matty's in, by the way. Yeah, he was awful today. Awful decision making, and at the same time, the passes, not so much awful. No, not awful decision making. His decisions were right, but the execution of the pass is just terrible. Really bad. Really bad. Yeah, I think they'll bring in a central midfielder. Fred was poor today because he wasn't as... Well, the team didn't press as well, did they, today? They didn't press nowhere near as well. I'm happy keeping Scott as like a mainstay in the midfield as long as they get someone with just a little bit better on the ball. So obviously they're looking at the dude from Haidara. Billy Gilmore's alright. I don't see the thing yet from him, to be honest. I'm gonna be totally honest from what I've seen of him. I know he's playing at Norwich, but I don't see anything that electrifies me. Are you struggling at the moment, Jack? Have you got into a routine or out yet, buddy? It's tough, man. It's tough. And I'm nervous. And I shouldn't be nervous because... Well, I should be nervous because I'm moving over to another platform and stuff. But fingers crossed it pays off. Who would have had a sell for United? Pogba in January. I'd get him out the door in January, see if we can get 20 million or something for him. Jesse, because Jesse's going, and it's a shame because he's played quite well in the last few games. Phil Jones. I like Eric Bailly. Martial. Yeah, and then there'll be people like Mata and that to phase out. I wouldn't sell Fred yet. We wouldn't gain anything by selling Fred because he needs replacing straight away. We need to strengthen. So if he's going to play this 4-2-2-2, you're looking at who can play in that middle. Who can play as the middle two? Matic, no, because Matic is going to be probably gone at the end of the season. So Matic out. So you need to bring another central midfielder in so that you can always play one of those with a Fred and a McTominay as a little bit of a backup, I think. And you've got Donny. To be fair, if you can get good money for Donny, if you can get like 40 million for like more than what we paid for him, then I'd let Donny go. Well, he wouldn't have a choice, would he, Samuel? He wouldn't have a choice, Ancelotti. But he'll go at the end of the season on a free, won't he? And then the dream for me is... obviously, it doesn't look like we're going to get him, does it, Haaland? But I just got to get Haaland and Vlahovic. De Jong, yeah, sorry, McCraig, yeah, that's a great shout. Absolute great shout, yeah. I don't think it's something we could do in January, though. I think the thing with Haidara is that you can get him in January because of his release clause. But yeah, he'd be like, to be fair, he'd probably be number one. I do like Calvin Phillips. Would I take Dest? Yes, probably, George, just because Wan-Bissaka's not great, is he? Dalot would be good enough for a backup. De Gea... No, De Gea's alright. Once again, it's like, if you get rid of De Gea, who's going to buy him? You got to think realistically. Who's going to buy De Gea on his contract? Probably nobody. Who are then Man United going to get? I think sometimes you've got to look where you're weakest, if that makes sense. This is what Moneyball is all about as well, looking at where you need to strengthen. You know, do we need to get rid of De Gea, which isn't a real weak point? No. So then you look at alternatives, and it'll be looking at strengthening the front line, I think, and the centre midfield. But Barella would be amazing. Chiesa would be amazing. He isn't, but we're not asked. I don't think Ranieri's not that asked about that, Craig, to be honest. I think he's been good. I think that's what suck swallow is trying to say. Some names, boys. What goes through your heads when you fucking put these names into YouTube? No, I hadn't seen that, Jess. But yeah, Barella would be good. Mbappe, I just hate Mbappe as a human being. I think he's a tosser. That's a good word, tosser. He's a tosser. No, because we've only got one season left, AV. We've only got one season left after this. But we wanted to win a trophy. So I think we'll go all out for the league next season and just concentrate. Locatelli, yeah. I'd be happy getting Haidara in January just to get us through. It'll be cheap, 32 mil. You could maybe get that in sales in this winter anyway, and then in the summer go out and buy. You know, you could probably get rid of. To be fair, let's just get rid of fucking Marion with a bot account. You could probably get a decent amount for maybe Wan-Bissaka, do you think? From like an English club. Hey, Colatelli, how you doing, buddy? You could have, you know, so many options for United to do, you know. Pau Torres. You don't really need a centre forward though. Conor Gallagher, yeah, he's not going to go there. Yeah, Craig, that's a good shout, Craig. Good shout. Good shout for Wan-Bissaka. Yeah. Yeah, Samuel, yeah, good shout on Barella. They like to stay in Italy though, don't they? They like to stay in Italy. Sorry, the missus is just sending me messages because she's back doing TikToks and she's getting good views and she's getting loads of follows. She did a charity shop haul video, right? I shit you not. 1.9 million views she's had on one video on TikTok. Yeah, I don't think we don't really need a centre back. Lindelof's look good by I think combinations there. I don't think that's the problem. You've got a bit, you know, United are not going to go out and sign 8 players in the summer, are they? So you've really got to look at, you know, 4 players max, striker, central midfielders, right back. Yeah, Tony is good. He just, I just think we can do better than Dalot. But you're right in terms of Wan-Bissaka. He's just not going to do what Ralph Ranieri wants him to, and he was terrible on Wednesday as well. Yeah, we're stuck with him. He's all right. I think with Lindelof, look, if you look at the other teams, apart from Chelsea and Man City, you know, Liverpool are quite soft at centre back. They've got Van Dijk, obviously a worldie, but if you get Varane fit, do a little bit of rotation with Varane as well, just to make sure that he doesn't overplay when he does get fit. You know, 4 centre halves: Maguire, Lindelof, Bailly, and Varane is a good 4. Is that what he said? Brilliant. I'll have to watch that on YouTube later when I'm having me supper. Right, Napoli, boys. We're in Naples. I've got a Napoli shirt coming soon as well. Oh, they sent me a link for it, actually. Sorry, I just want to know when my shirts are coming. How rude of me. I've got 3 shirts on the way, so... Send a dispatching item. What does that mean? That means we're going to be another week away from it. I hope they come for Christmas. Right. We're good. We're good. I'm going to go Cataldi in the middle of the pack for Donny. Just gives a little bit more oomph in there, I think. And I'm going to play... How's Rebic done? Three assists. Oh, yeah, he can stay in. He can stay in. He's got 2 assists in the last 2 games. Every game in Serie A is difficult. It is. I think at the moment it is. There's lots of competition up there, isn't there? Top 6 or 7 in the league. We've got a terrible run here as well, to be fair. What shirts did I order? I ordered one that I can't tell you because that'll potentially give away my Twitch save. I ordered the Napoli shirt with Maradona, the blue one, and Roma as well with Zaniolo on the back. I buy them from BR Fans, so I have a little deal with Tony with BR Fans, so that it's a fake Chinese website, but a decent one. So this is fake. So they send me, I get 3 free shirts a month by wearing them and telling you guys about them. But then I also buy my own because they're like 14 quid. So whenever I put an order in, Amy's boss at work, and the fella that she looks after, he has a lot. He orders a fair few, and yeah, and then obviously you guys help me a little bit by buying shirts and stuff. Even though I keep telling BR Fans, I want you to give me a link, a little bit of a link, so you can maybe get 5% off or 10% off, and then they'll know how many shirts I'm putting their way. Holding, what, for Napoli? As in Robert Holding. Holdini. Love that. Oh, Brooks is in. We're going to be 1 down. Save. What a save by Plazzari. Colatelli. Oh, you're flying with Lazio. Good man. Good man. Is he? That's a nice little move, Sammy. The Eto. I've just missed that. So many good challenges in FM, though. So many stories for Italy. It's amazing. Matty, by the way, you were in the stream, Matt. You were in the stream on Thursday. I had the shirt on, buddy. I had the Atletico Madrid shirt on. And I'm thinking of getting a name and number on the back of it. But then I'm worried that it kind of takes the value off it. If it's ever worth anything in a few years, because it hasn't got the right name set on it. So I'll probably, because it's got that square on the back, hasn't it? But I might just leave it. But I wore it. It was lovely. Lovely and comfy. That's always high up on my list when I buy clothes is comfort. Rebic. A little bit of a praise. We've played well in the first half. Wait me to jinx it. Napoli have gone through some managers as well, boys, in this save. Carrea. Yeah, 1-1. I did jinx it, lads. I did jinx it. Fuck me. It's not that old though, Jace. It's only 10. It's like 2011. Great shout on Vieri though, Jimmy. Oh, no worries. But you don't have to watch it just because I wore your shirt that you sent me. Has it been a long day, mate? Offside, 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 offside. Thank you. Yeah, I need to try and get BR Fans to do a discount code. Even if it's just 10%. I'll ask them. Does it me have a look at 2011. I'm going to see if I've got the shirt right first. Yeah, I've got the 2010-2011 shirt. Diego Forlan's in squad. Is that right? Is Forlan in squad? We're getting these a fair bit in a moment. I don't know why. Let me report it first. It's like been on Twitch, this. You get them every now and again in the comments on YouTube. And then I haven't had any for ages. Let's do some subs. Hasselbank, did you? Koke. It would be. I don't know if they'll give me it. They might say 5. They might say 5, but I can ask them. That's the first time, to be fair, that's the first time. I often get really weird links, like we did at the start, where they just put like a couple of random words in that don't even make like a link. But yeah, I don't often get that. Well, I don't think I've ever had that. You get it on Twitch. That's somewhat about on Twitch. You get it on Twitch a lot. And I guarantee the comments, you get them in the comments all of a sudden, like an influx of comments. And yeah, to be fair, YouTube's quite good. It automatically gets rid of stuff. It's quite good at sort of like, especially as soon as the video's released, that's normally when the comments sort of like for them pile in. Both strikers are about dead. Go on then, Cutrone. I think Forlan's the one though, innit? If I did do it, Forlan would be the one. People have said when I grew my hair long, people said that I looked like Forlan. Hair's getting cut. Hair's getting cut on Thursday, chat. And hair's getting bleached on Friday or Thursday. Could be Saturday, could even be Saturday because Amy will be here. So yeah, this time next week I'll be back to the blonde bombshell. Got to grow that beard out. What? Messi, yeah, got no chance of growing a beard out. Dear me. Go on, Boosie. Oh, yes! And I think my hair's a bit thick and curly. We'll go for the lamella. That's what it was last time. It had a bit of a lamella look going on. I think it's about a year. No, it's over a year. I did my hair in August last year. I did my hair in August. I keep saying I'll do it, and now we've done it. And I'm getting my barber on Thursday to cut it really short. So you probably won't recognise me. I'm agnostic, insomniac, dyslexic. I often sit up at night wondering if there is a dog. I don't get that one, Joe. He's alright, Matty. He's alright. He's alright. He's not a world beater, mate. He's not a world beater. Where are you from again, Samuel? Some of my colleagues wonder if I'm foreign and says that I look like a Taliban member. That's nice. What lovely work, mates. Oh, not us. Prime Torres. Jim's a little bit behind, but I know what you mean. Swedish. Good man. What's your team, Samuel? Is it? It's the middle of the night there, so... Oh, I've got it up. That's what she said. It's working on mine, pal. Are you off spending again, are you, Jack? By the way, another huge... Napoli are down in, like, mid-table, but wow. We're third. Still tight. We're only a point. It's so too tight. It's too tight. But we've come through a massive, massive spell there. Does it get a little bit easier for a couple of games? Cagliari and Genoa. We've got Genoa ready. Kenneth, are you just large, just bringing up random Swedish players? Love it. I don't know, Jack. Let's have a look. 13th. We've got Pedro Martins in charge. Declan won't be there, will he? We've got Mope, Ollie Watkins, Diallo, Adam Armstrong. Blasic is still there. Garte. Samare. Jonas Thurn. That name rings a bell, Joe. Don't know why it does, but it does. Melberg was a beast, wasn't he? Thomas Proline. Parma. Jason's gone for it as well. Played for Rangers, that's maybe why then. That's maybe right. Who's my favourite Swedish player? Oof. I used to have a Sweden top as well back in the day. One of my first ever purchase off M&M Direct. Don't know. I see you called out RDF for another winning tactic. Was proper funny. Seeing his reply. Glad you've seen through his bullshit. Why? What? Oh, when I asked him how does it win, and he's into Milan one. Why? What did he put? I don't think I saw his response. Yeah, Ibrahimovic probably, to be fair. But Samuel, who's your? Did you put? Who's your team? Who's your team? Oh, Kalmar, you've put it. Ah, right, okay, saw that. Was a handsome fella. So who would have been in the '94 World Cup squad, Joe? I would have liked Patrick Berg, but we just never afford him. Larson, yeah. Oh my god, they're doing it again. Deadlocked. You mean dreadlocked? I get it. Was a big fan of... Did Kenneth Anderson form a good strike force with Baggio at one point? In the Bologna days. I'll have to do a bit of digging on my favourite Swedish player. I kind of find Ibrahimovic, because I wasn't a big fan of Ibrahimovic until his later years, to be honest. I always thought it was, but he is. He's a bit of a knobhead, isn't he? Patrick Anderson rings a bell. Swedish players over 50 caps. Nicholas Alexanderson. I've got a photo with me and Nicholas Alexanderson. Joachim Björklund, I liked him. Anders Svensson was good, wasn't he? He got every... That's it, Southampton, wasn't he? Only two teams, only two clubs, Elfsborg and Southampton, in his long career as well. It's good going, that. Anders Limpar, I love that. Blomqvist. Is Derek's fit? Is there? So this is where we're struggling a little bit, just in the wide areas. Rebic, average rating 6.91. Gaetano's 6.88. Gaetano's all right, 6 and 5, but we need better numbers. Rebic, 7 and 10. It's decent numbers, but yeah, we need to wide areas. We said this from early on, to be fair, like after 2 months of the season. Right, we're at home. I'm having to drink like this because the boom arm. I put my microphone back on a boom arm and it's right there, so I have to lift my glass over it. I like that, Jace. Love that. Random country. Trying to think one that I have a little bit of attachment to. We'll go for... Australia. We can go through loads of countries, lads. We can go through loads of countries. Hey, Chris, how you doing, buddy? Class Englishman was class, was he? Okay. I'm managing Millwall and they have a tycoon from Qatar. You'll soon get more, buddy. You stay in the Prem, you'll get loads the season after. Quell. I think that's what you meant, Joe, wasn't it? Quell. Mark Viduka was good, wasn't he? When he was Kevin Muscat, he was a dirty bastard. Viduka, when he turned it on, he was either 9 or 10 out of 10 or a 4 or a 3 out of 10. Tony Vidmar. Was it Rangers? Muscat was an animal. An absolute. Mark Bresciano, good. Matt Schwarzer. Yeah, good, mate. Good. Good that the week always feels like, and I ain't got much to do at work next week, so yeah, it's been a good week. Hope you're well, Chris. Same values. Yes, he did. He did. Colatelli, you're right. Yeah, I can remember him. We need to get a goal here, boys. He was good at Leeds one year. Never heard of him, Jace. Bosnich, Tony. Oh, Pellegrini. I said we needed a goal, and he's absolutely smashed it in. Lucas Neal. He was another dirty bastard as well. Excuse my French, but he was a dirty bastard. I don't know, to be honest, AVC. You don't tend to get him in Italy anyway. Wilshire rings a bell. He was a Chapman legend. He was like, 102. Right, Rebic, he's struggling. Let's get Delap on. Centre halves are knackered. All the time. Taking a bit of a risk here, but... John Aloisi, Jason, what a shout. I think you got lost in John Aloisi's eyes. If I can remember it rightly. I'm sure you used to get lost in his eyes. Yeah. Let me pause it. You want to see it, don't you? You want to see it. I have a lot of man crushes. Look at that. Did he like go? Yeah, Portsmouth, and then he was around Coventry. He's at Coventry there. Stickers, bit of Panini action there, boys. He was alright. Yeah, it's his eyes. Look at them eyes. John Aloisi. Come on, baby, light my fire. Pat Rafter, yeah. He's a tennis player, right? Was he? It's good knowledge, Craig, that, if it is. Didn't know that. We're 2-0 up, by the way, which is absolutely buzzing. Gaetano coming in really narrow. Pellegrini is 29. Has he got any more caps yet? No, he's still on 1 cap. Which I think is slightly harsh. Let's give a focus. There could be trouble here, Marin. Over the bar. Oh, yeah, Jim, good shout. Yeah, that rings Pesky Solido, yeah. Yeah, that was... Yes. Yeah, he's right. We got there. That. Isn't Pesky like a vicar or something now back in Canada? I may be thinking of someone else. Sure, one of them, someone's become a bit of a, yeah, like a pastor. Hey, Topman, how you doing, buddy? Just delete another person. Right, we're 5 games off, boys. We're going to be through till past 12 o'clock tonight. Rangers Hearts, I don't know, Logs. 3-2. 3-2 Rangers. My knowledge of Scottish football is low, considering how much I loved it in the mid-90s. Hearts will win 2-1. Who do you support, Joe? Are you Aberdeen? Aberdeen. Sorry, that was a terrible impression. Hey, Mirko's in as well. How you doing, buddy? Aberdeen. With guaranteed top half. I'm a Jambo. Is that Hearts? Is that right? Logan thinks 3-0. Did he, Tony? Yeah, I bet he did. Get another fucking beer in, mate. What is it when we're doing shit accents? I don't know what's come over me. Apologise. Hats are good this year. Who's the gaffer? Right, we've got a 3-point lead, but we are playing Inter Milano. Do we go for it, boys? Second leg. I think we don't need to go for it. Thank you, Mirko. I appreciate that, buddy. Get followed me things up at the top. I've got a lot of things to set up. New emotes, new bloody graphics, The graphics are going to be similar, but I still need to put them across. Robin Nielsen, aye, that's it. Yeah. Yes. We have a substitute PE teacher at work. Don't even know his name. Yeah, but we talk a little bit about football. He's English. He's from like Leeds, I think, but his family are all Scottish and Celtic. He's a big Celtic fan, so he was saying that he seems like he's good. He seems he's good. Good coach, which they haven't had, have they? Because Lennon was like a B-Tech Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, wasn't he? Right. Second leg. I'm going to make a couple of changes, but nothing that'll make us too weak. We need to change our wingers. So we're going to go with Delap and Vargas. Bring Notto off the bench. We're going to play Valentini and Dirks. Keep the front two. Yeah, you probably were, Jace, from like a year ago. I've realised as well, someone has done their Amazon Prime, right? So obviously, luckily, it don't cost the guy out. John. Someone called John, CFC, something 86 or something like that. And he has been my only subscriber for the past 12 months. So I've been getting £2.50 off him for the last 12 months. And now I've got like $37 in my Twitch account already. So that's a nice little start. And that third, I've probably, it's probably not, but I've probably made about, off live streams in terms of super chats and donations on YouTube, I've probably made about 60, 70 quid. I've earned 30 quid off Twitch by never streaming on it, which is nuts. But it was a nice little thing to open up my creators dashboard today. Right, we're down 2-0. I just feel like something magical might happen, boys. Yes, Chase. What a legend. I hope he pops back in my streams. It could be someone that I know really well, and just because of Twitch names and stuff, you're never quite sure who's who. Oh, Levine's gone, has he? Right, we've made a decent start here. Let me give it a cheeky encourage. The transfer, if we get Champions League, it'll give us a little bit of a boost, financial wise. Even though I'm not bothered about Champions League because I think for the last season, boys, we focus on the Scudetto. We focus everything on the Scudetto and literally play Champions League and play kind of like a second string and try and, because we're not going to win the Champions League. But I think there's half a sniff we could do really well in the league and do something a little bit special in the Scudetto. That's my thought. But we need to get Champions League football to give us that money boost. Fucking Ericsson. Oh, 31 minutes. We're over. It's game over. Good tackle. Can we break? Got no one up there with Cataldi. Delap. You're running into a cul-de-sac there, buddy. Pizzella. Cataldi. Luca. Oh, it's what a pass that is. Finish back. Oh, you person. Yeah, Jim, like when you put in a 5. Yeah, definitely. Ooh, what's that? Yeah, I love that. It was a nice little expected. You can't withdraw it though on Twitch. You've got to have over. So it's similar to YouTube, to be fair. For me to take money out of YouTube, so like from my adverts and stuff, I've got to make over £60. If I don't make over £60, it rolls over. So on Twitch, it's similar. You've got to make $100, which is probably more. It's probably about 70, 80 quid that. Yeah, well, I'd streamed for 7 weeks, Tony, and I made more in those 7 weeks than I ever have in 3 years on YouTube. But I'm hoping to start with. Delap's getting sent off here, boys. What a fucking shambles. If I'm totally honest, I would be happy with just having decent numbers. If you give me this to start with, 23 people watching me on a Saturday night on Twitch, I'd absolutely take it. I think the Monday night stream will be very quiet. I'm hoping for, obviously, I get better numbers on here anyway. I get better numbers here on Saturdays than I do on Mondays. So I'm expecting Monday night streams to be really quiet, but I just need to keep pushing myself, not pushing myself in terms of hard work, just keep my head on saying, like, I'm not going to go back to YouTube, I'm not going to go back to YouTube, I'm not going to go back, because that was the problem last time. Spat my dummy out once, and I went back to YouTube, and I don't think it's, even though it's great to talk to you lot, I'm hoping you lot will follow me over to Twitch. I know there's already one guy, Scott, that said I don't do Twitch, which is fair enough. So... Cheers, Craig. Yeah, it was a good one for the channel. The channel was a little... That time of year, you need to bring something back in. And I love doing a rebuild, but I love rebuilding it myself and not doing the rebuild as everyone else does. The Lukey, Omega Luke sort of like series. I want to play it. So there'll be some sort of rebuild later on in the year. So it may even be the Lamazia save, which we've spoke about. £2. To be honest, mate, I don't honestly think I get £2 an hour. I don't think. Oh, if we're down to 9 many here, I don't think I even get £2 an hour. We're just gonna rock a 4-2-2. To be honest, Craig, I really enjoyed that save because I stuck to the low block all the way through, and we got decent success, to be fair, didn't we? And I didn't move from that low block, and I had a lovely tactic working. I just wasted a little bit of the money, I thought, in the end. I just didn't spend it well. You know, players like Embolo didn't take us on to that. Them players that I bought didn't, after sort of like season 2, we never really kicked on as well as we would have done. Yeah, he has, yeah. Well, he's rebuild save. He don't play the games, does he? Whereas when I do a rebuild later on in the year. Hey up, Dan. £2 an hour. That's a £200 pay rise. Right. Alright, that's it. Calculator. We're getting a calculator out. Right, let me just change display so you can all see, right? You all see that. So I do probably 30 hours of YouTube, and that includes playing games. That includes playing the games in between, but I'm going to say 30 hours. That includes comments, thumbnails, Discord, uploading videos, editing, the lot. So I'm going to say 30 hours, right? Which, is that fair? 30 hours? No. I'll say 25 to be kind. 25 times, we'll say 100 hours a month, right? We'll just go 100 hours a month. I get roughly about £80 from Patreon. And I get around, to be fair, this month, I'm getting £100 YouTube money in terms of ad revenue and stuff. But generally, it's around... All right, let's go 100. So we go best case scenario. So that's 180. £180, and we divide that by 100 hours. £1.80 I get an hour. £1.80. And that's on a good month. So sometimes the channel... Man City rebuild. You might like my save, Dan. Who would like to have the January Let's Play series spoiler? Yeah, I do like Loki. I don't really like Journeymans. That's the thing. I liked his Fort William. I liked his Altrincham. Yeah, but yeah, he's good. He's good. He's casual, my kind of guy. Yeah, Mirko, I did. Man City rebuild. That'll get the views in. So the 7 Everton. It's not bloody Everton. I'm credited. It'll take Mirko. It'll take a little bit of time. Give him a little bit of time. Yeah, and also the disappointment, Dan, when a video absolutely shits out, basically. So I'm working on the thumbnail for it. But you guys will be able to see it in a minute. No, sorry, we've gone big. I did say in my video, a lot of you won't like it, but it's what I want to do. Which I suppose is the main reason for me making content. There you go. I need to change the picture, but I think the first episode will have Ralph on it. So it's Man United, it's DNA. And we're going to sign players based on age and DNA basically. So the DNA that I want to instill in my Manchester United team. So I'm coming up with four or five DNA, sort of like 4 attributes that I want my players to have, and then across the board they're going to have to meet like a requirement in terms of, say there's 5 attributes. They're all going to have to, the total number, so if say work rate, determination, decision, shooting, it won't be shooting but whatever, it's all going to have to reach a number. So if a player's in his prime, like 23 and over, they need to have met those attribute numbers basically. It'll be based on, I'm not gonna stick to it like absolute, like if someone drops below it, but I'm gonna use it as a very, not a rough, but a way to sort of like guide the series. He did, yeah, Sam. I've spoke to Fox this week about it. I'm not gonna go down his route because his route was massive, and our save, it won't be like a 20 season save. It'll be like a maybe 5, 6, 7 season save. So I want to keep it with players that are in the game now. I don't want to go down the loads of regens. You know, by the time I'd finished the Man United save last time, there was loads of regens. I don't really want that. I'd rather sign the players that are in the game now. So I think as a rule, I'm not going to sign any regens in the save. It'll be all players that you guys know. But yeah, so it'll. I'm going to build a new staff. We're going to start assigning new backroom staff. Ralph's going to be my director of football. And then we'll look at a few key. So obviously this is the Ralph Ranieri tactic that I've been working on the last few weeks, which I'm quite happy with. Obviously it requires a lot. So to be fair, I'm looking at like attributes like work rate, stamina potentially, determination will be good. Disappointing he's not good thought. Sorry, Joe. Oh no, Lugs, I can't do youth to gold, can I? Because Lukey boy will be calling me a copycat. A save signing only players that their dad's internet. Fucking hell. This is what I mean. Like sometimes with my saves, I get a little bit too funneled into something. So obviously last year with the Special One series, I was limited to where I could go, and so that limited me a little bit. And then obviously Bilbao limited me, and now the Yorkshire or Nothing one with Athletic Club York, is limiting me again. And then I don't want to go down this route with my Man United one and saying like, just imagine like Mbappe comes up. No, I don't want to, not a bad example because you know that I hate Mbappe. Haaland comes up and he falls 2 attribute points below my DNA requirement, and I don't want to say, right, I can't sign him, because that would be ridiculous. So I need to find a threshold where it opens up the possibility of signing who I want, but it just gives me a little bit of a direction for the channel rather than just doing a Man United's Let's Play. Craig, are you joking? Glory Hunter series? Dear me. No way. To be fair, Dr. Benji was a good concept. It was a really good concept. But no, I definitely won't be doing a series that Dr. Benji is doing again. and doing it better than me. Are you doing it just your? Okay, thanks. To be fair to Ben, that was I did watch a lot of his first one. Dan, you're enjoying the York one. Good. You're probably not the only one, because that's a bit harsh on the people that do, but the numbers are absolutely minging. It's definitely one for my faithful. No effort, and then obviously FM23 is going to be Moneyball, isn't it? So, yeah, I find it weird that sometimes I think after doing the Ralph tactic and I played a little bit of Man United, I really enjoyed just playing with Man United. I enjoyed playing with Sancho. I enjoyed playing with Ronaldo. And I think sometimes I overthink things a little bit too much and think I go down a route of being too, right, I really need to find something new and unique, and it doesn't always work. And I decided not to do Man United last year, and I decided not to do Man United this year because I thought, oh, it's the same. And then when I've played it, I thought, right, I want to play. I want to do a Man United. I want to do a save, and I don't have time to do a Man United save offline. I want to do it. So I thought, fuck it, I'm going to do it. Roy Keane, that's a good shout there. I feel a bit of that. I'm loving the York series. Matty, it's original. I couldn't say. Yeah, maybe it's just me, Mirko. Maybe if I'd had the idea and give it to someone a little bit better, maybe. Yeah, I am, Dan. Yeah, I am enjoying it. I found it the summer to tomorrow night's episode is the playoffs. Obviously, I'm ahead on that. Patrons will get their video on Monday for the season review, and then I'm already building a new team, but I'm having to make 6-7 signings, and it's fucking hard. Really hard. Ronnie, yes, 56 goals. See, I just want a bit of that. And I said I've built this Ralph Rangnick tactic that fits the current style of the current team of United, and I want to see how it flies. And I said, I just want to be Man United. I just want to play as Man United. Make a new club. No, see, this is not, to be fair, Joe, that's a great idea. But I just want to enjoy me playing my team, Man United, having a little bit of DNA in there with, right, we want players that are going to work hard, are determined. I was thinking of a couple more attributes that I want to add in. If you want to come up with some more attributes, boys, to put in. So we're thinking on the lines of Ralph Rangnick, and just what attributes would Ralph want in his players? Tony, good shout. He does need to get back on the freaking pods. Salford, no, Craig, it's just been done. Look, I've picked my series. That's it, it's Man United. And then obviously you've got the live stream series, which will be coming up. And then there'll be once the York City ones, when the York one's done, there'll be another series that comes on later on. Vision, intelligence. Thank you, Mirko. Yeah, I am not like the worst YouTuber in the world, but yeah. I suppose like not many people are doing. Not many people are searching Yorkshire or nothing into YouTube, are they? Leadership's good shout. Can speak German. Yes, Luke's save, the youth to go thing was brilliant. It definitely helped his YouTube path. The amount of people he had in streams and the amount of money he was getting sent and stuff through Patreon was nuts, wasn't it? So it was definitely a good save. I just don't want to do that because that's his thing. So I'm going to make Moneyball my thing next year. Right, Genoa. This should be... I don't know if Eddie's still here. He might be in the toilet being sick because he's drunk too much fucking rhubarb gin or whatever he was on. Ah, yeah, he did. He signed loads of youngsters, wasn't it? It was all signing youngsters. I'm not a big fan on traits. Mr. Rastafarian. Tony needs to get off the stream. He's here. Here he is. He's there. Tony needs to get off the bloody streamers and getting some more podcasts done. Fucking hell. Oh, just you and you. And it's just hard, mate. It's Lugs. It's really hard, especially if you... Depends what club. What club did you say you were going with? Stamina, work rate, natural fitness, teamwork, off the ball, determination, decisions, composure, aggression. So I had stamina, work rate, teamwork, off the ball. Off the ball's not a bad shout, is it? Just something a little bit different. Because obviously stamina, work rate, natural fitness, teamwork, they kind of fit around determination. They all... Having a bit more of a mental trait in there would be good. Obviously, work rate counts as a mental trait, but you've still got to be fit to be any... for your work rate to be good. Andy Carroll, then. So yeah, I'll put some ideas together. The first decision will be... I'm going to let you guys decide. Because Pogba in real life is a twat. And... he will not fit in at all. And I don't know if Ralph Rangnick's comments yesterday or today were about Pogba or Martial, but in FM, he's very good. Even in a box-to-box midfield, in a two-man midfield, oh God, in a two-man midfield like we're playing now, he's very good. So I don't know if I should go along with it or not. So I'm going to give the viewers the opportunity to vote whether we offer Pogba a new contract or we let him go. And we're not thinking about FM, we're talking real life. A young Andy Carroll. Who else do you, just out of interest, Tone, who else do you like watching? Sign a player recommended by Roy Keane. This is what I mean, I don't want to go down the route. I don't want to go down the route of... I don't want to go down the route of pigeonholing me with transfers and stuff. Like I thought, why don't I let Ralph choose? Now, the real life Ralph would be a great choice, but the FM director of football Ralph will probably sign me 4 left backs, won't he? There's a lot of fluff. There's so much fluff to get off the United squad. There's a lot of trimming that needs to be done, so that'll be quite fun. That'll be quite good. Oh, we never looked at RDF's... You said RDF commented, didn't you, on one of his videos? I put a comment. Not that... Oh, he's put the ones he don't see. I saw it. I've seen it now. Fair enough. I asked Tony, because every time Tony does a video... every time RDF does a tactics recreation, they go so well. And I just said, how do you get him to go? Because I've done more failures than things, and he's put all these failures in. So I've never seen that comment. He never picked up on phone. But yeah, it'll be good to, first of all, trim the fat, United squad. Get them playing using the tactic. Yeah, he's fucking lazy. Grass and Gear are lazy. My sponsors for Athletic Club York as well. Simming videos are rubbish, says the owl doesn't stick. What, even when you click it? That was, to be honest, for the Ralph Rangnick, so the couple of videos I've done in the past, so the Zeman tactic, I did loads of recreations, and I wasn't really happy with it. And I think if you're leasing it to your establishment manager, you're not tweaking things in the game as well. and you don't know what goes on. But for the last one, the Ralph Rangnick one, I just set the tactic and said, look, this is how I think he should do under Man United, play like with Man United. So I may just do that in future and show a couple of clips in game rather than saying, right, here's my, because I'm trying to do a total football tactic at the moment and it's really struggling. It's really struggling. So I need to think of a way of putting that together again. So saying, right, it's been tested, it's overpowered, it's been tested by all these different clubs. I've won the Champions League with Burnley in the first season. I might just say, this is the total football tactic. I think it's realistic to what was played by Barcelona and Johan Cruyff. These are a few clips that shows you what the match engine is doing with it. Oh, we're fucking 1-0 down. No, we're not. Disallow it. Disallow it. Did they? What, to the actual tactic? That's fucking... I never knew that. I'm not sure what RDF does, to be honest. The goal stood, by the way. Love that. We're absolutely dead as well. This was because we played that fucking cup game, I think. Yeah, so I didn't know that, which changes it. So I don't know if what RDF, because I'm not sure if RDF has a job. I'm not sure if he works. Obviously, if he doesn't work, maybe he does work. But if he does, he gets through some serious amount of fucking games. And in an ideal world, if I was doing this as a job, I would play the games for a season and then or at least half a season, and you'd have a good idea of how the match engine works. So with the Man United one, I played loads of games in pre-season and played 2 or 3 league games just so I could see the tactic working. So I think I'll have to do that. I've got the Barcelona one tactic set how I want it in terms of the instructions. So I just need to put it into the game and me play the games. So I'll do Barcelona and play the first few games of the season, do a pre-season, and then see how it looks in the match engine, I think. Damn, that's good knowledge. That blogging knowledge, son. Not about us YouTubers on key highlights. To be fair, when the Man United with the Ralph Rangnick one, I was doing extended and comprehensive highlights to get the clips that I wanted, and then writing down when I saw something. This is good football, boys. What a goal that is. This is my Ralph tactic, by the way. Joe, love that. Yeah, he did his first ever stream, right? And he'll say that I didn't mean to, but he unfollowed me a couple of months ago on Twitter, and I was like, I just sent him a message because I'm quite upfront. You guys know that I'm quite upfront, and I just sent him a message saying, "Have I pissed you off with something, bud?" And he put something like, "Oh no, I didn't realise I'd thinking." But after his first stream, I watched his stream and I liked him. Just seems like a nice guy. But yeah, you're right. He does seem like a guy who'd be good to his mum. That's a great shout. That's a great shout. Just working for Wolves at the moment, Premier League club. Bust the net. Yeah, different sort of content though, isn't it? He's not a let's play kind of guy. I was about to do a video on pressing triggers on Thursday, then he released one on Thursday, so I thought, oh, but better not. Do you like Bust the Net, Dan? He's one of the old guys of the Sports Interactive SI forums. Fair enough. This is the thing. There's everybody. There's always someone who. There's probably how many people do you think are in other streams? And if other streamers, imagine if Luke or anyone else who you guys have spoken about tonight have a conversation about streamers, and then someone brings up FM Trek, and then they fucking say he's a fucking cunt. He's a blagger. Fair enough. The only thing I don't really like about his content, he always talks about the match engine, how the match engine works, and I try not to look at how the match engine works. I just try and look at how I would do things in real life, if that makes sense. I was watching the first half of a game today, and they were struggling of playing a 4-2-3-1. And I was trying to get one of the assistant managers, one of my best mates, and I know the manager quite well, and I was trying to get him to do 4-2-2-2-2, and he weren't having any of it. Yeah, to be fair, he would be sure. Yeah, sorry, Tony. Yeah, he would be pissed off. I can imagine that. I'm quite surprised because obviously Dave's done quite well with Talking Wolves, hasn't he? Number 2. Oh, cheers. Cheers, number 2. To be fair, I'll take it, cheers. I'll take that. Cheers, pal. Thank you very much. If everyone said that I was their second favourite streamer, I'd be doing all right for a living, wouldn't I? So I'll take that. He records videos for Wolves. Does I think he just takes experiments and stuff. I've only seen one, but yeah, he's looking at doing experiments and stuff on their YouTube channel. I think he does like a video a week. A Let's Play would have been really good. So experiments out there. I think he mentioned he was on Football Manager podcast the other week, and I'm sure he said that there's maybe a chance of doing a Wolves. I think that'd be really cool, a Wolves Let's Play series. Jerseys, second place. I said if everyone said I was their second favourite, then I'd be all right. I'd be doing all right. He just tries to break the game with the match engine. Yeah, it's just not the content I like. If I was going to do a video on the pressing triggers, it was going to be what pressing triggers I would use if I was coaching. I wouldn't be thinking of and there's a couple of tactics videos. Me and RDF actually had a chat about it the other week. A couple of people doing tactics videos and trying to do recreations, but they're not really recreations because they've altered stuff to suit the match engine. And one of them, RDF said one of them was just a nap tactic, basically, and they'd covered it up and put a manager's name on the end of it. Fair play to him. Absolutely. I'm sure he won't be far off going full. I think he's like a teacher. I'm sure Clatesey's a teacher. I'm sure he won't be far off going full time himself because his stream numbers are big. Cheers. Oh, brilliant. I've just seen Zealand had his own podcast, which I've seen tonight. So it's another one added to my Spotify. To be fair as well, the Man United, the DNA, I'm hoping the DNA one just gives me a little bit of algorithm boost. As I said, the Athletic Club one does not help the algorithm because no one's typing in York City, FM22. No one's typing in RDF Buster. Yeah, I can't wait to use that a bit. If Buster Net's in the playoffs in Jan, I'd like to use a little bit of that. Luke doesn't. To be fair to Luke, he doesn't do his tactics. He gets his tactics off other people. He's got Ryan Cassidy, who does a lot of his stuff for him and stuff. I don't think Luke would ever say he's a tactical genius. Leluja, he's like one of the big dogs, isn't he? Cheers, Dan. Cheers. Yeah. So I would have been number one. I would have been number one up until a couple of weeks ago, until them two started streaming. I'm a little bit disappointed they're on Twitch, Dan, because they're going to take my viewers in January when I move over. If Tony, if they are in, if maybe not RDF, but I'd maybe like to give Buster Net a few goes. I don't know how RDF's done, but I'm sure I saw a couple of events that Buster Net had been in. The first couple he was in, he was terrible. You're up there with me, Jace. You've gone down a little bit because I'm not your number one, but you know that's something you've got to live with. I think the one good thing there's enough variety around now for everybody. Because obviously so many people love Luke's sort of videos. So many people love RDF's videos. Some, not as many people, but a lot of people like my style of content where I'm a little bit trying to do it real life stuff. Craigie he's absolutely top dog. They're different, yeah, they're definitely different. How are we looking? We need to do some changes here. Let's get Rebic in. Gaetano back in. I think we need to get Donny in as well. Let's go back to Donny and Cataldi. Right, how are we looking at Serie A table, boys? So we've got 4 games left. Right, we need to get this. We need to get it finished, don't we? Cheers, Dan. Cheers, pal. See you later. Brian Cassidy is the yeah, he is. Cheers. I like that. I like that. Yeah. But then Luke don't do. Does Luke? No, Luke's been terrible in the showdowns, hasn't he? He must be like the worst player ever in the showdown, is he? In terms of like performances. Bood, he's a little bit, yeah, Bood's good. He just keeps himself on the outskirts. And that's where I've kind of found myself now, on the outskirts. And I don't want to like call myself like Loki Doki out, because obviously they're on like another level. But I don't want to sort of like, they don't do any of the events and get involved, do they? And I've kind of, me being on YouTube a little bit has definitely not helped that. Yeah, Lelujo he doesn't swear, which is fair enough. It's good. It's just not me. It's just not me. But I watch his stuff. I do watch his. I always watch the first. I've always said I always watch the first 2 seasons of his non-league to legend. Then it gets a bit samey because he just signs free transfers from Premier League clubs, often regens and stuff. So it just gets a bit samey. Grey hair, don't really watch him. Second Yellow Card is my favourite. I haven't really got into his journeyman because he's done a journeyman. I don't know if he copies off him, Tony, to be fair, but he's up there with Nap in terms of creating tactics and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's been. It'd be good to see him on though at one point. I don't know if Ben's reached out to him or not and asked him. Probably not. Because obviously they run it like a business. Him and Nerd don't. Well, not like a business, a business. So I don't know. It'd be interesting to know if he's ever reached out. Yeah, Fox worked great, was he? He always tried to do tactical, sort of like really unique tactical things. When I'm in the playoffs, we'll probably just go for this tactic. Then the Parma one that got us up the 4-4-2. Big Herb's still around. He's doing a good network save with Curty, which is always good. I just don't get a chance to watch it because it's like 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock at night, and that's our like family time, that time. He would get banned. Be interested to know if he's ever been asked. Because obviously he's big and he has a big following. Even though his YouTube, I think his YouTube channel's not kicked on. It's been quite stagnant, I think. In terms of numbers of growth, especially for his size. But he's like, his community that he's built. I feel like if I had to think it's about Loki, I'd find myself like, not like him. I think my community is very similar to his. Obviously, a lot smaller, but I have a lot of people that are absolutely hardcore and support me. I have probably for a channel my size, I have a lot of patrons for the channel my size, like he has. So he does well in creating that community. So he would be an amazing addition because they do need to freshen it up, don't they? And having someone big like that, I think that would move it on to the next level. You know, when they do the announcements and it's generally the same guys, or they ask someone on who's a smaller channel, it don't grab you, but getting Loki on that would be tremendous. Herb still does stuff on YouTube, I think, not as much, but yeah, he's like literally on Twitch like every single night. It's on next week, is it? I don't know. Yeah, they lost a sponsor, but that shouldn't be a reason not to do it, surely. They may be just giving it a break. I think if you do it every single month as well, get samey. Oh, what a strike that is. Maybe just gives it a bit of a break as well to try maybe, I don't know, maybe then get a sponsor in and then at the same time it keeps it fresh. You know, if you did it I tried to say this at work, we used to do this soccer sixes, right? You know, like six-a-side events every Monday night, and the boss always wanted to do every single Monday for 52 weeks of the year, or 50 weeks of the year. And I said, people get bored of it. Give it off. Give it 10 weeks off. Yeah, we lose income for them 10 weeks, but then they'll come back refreshed, and you've got a higher turnover in people coming back long term. And I think that's similar to sort of like, you know, if you do the same thing every single month, it gets samey. Where if you give everyone a few months off, people will miss it and then they'll come back to it. Yeah, the Journeyman, I loved like Loki's early versions of it because I'd not been too familiar. We're losing to Sassuolo here, boys, while I'm just chatting away, not doing any subs. Not easy coming up with a new FM ideas. No, it's difficult. And as I said, I think sometimes you overthink it. Like, I definitely have in my effort. I don't know why I ever thought it would be a series that everyone would love. Or maybe not everyone would love, because I think the feedback I've had from it is really good. And I always get like people watching the first episode at the moment saying, it's good. But it was never going to be a series. Thinking about it, that was going to take me from there to there, was it? Superb management. Yeah, thank you. Cheers. But then the other side of it is the pressure of what Luke and Zealand doing it full time, coming up with that video idea 2 or 3 times a week. Right, I need to do a video. I can't just do a let's play. I need to come up with a tactical idea or a Wonder Kid idea, and I think it's quite hard. And I knew that Fox struggled with that because his channel went woof when he did it about a year ago. And then I knew he was, and then he said actually a couple of times on Twitter, said he was struggling for ideas. So that adds another pressure to it as well. If you go down the route of tactic videos and stuff, and I think in the end you run out of ideas and you're just thinking ideas which are good, which to be fair probably are. Red Bull Glasgow. I do like the idea of doing a little bit of them sort of saves. It's good. I like it, Joe. Keep that on the back burner, buddy. For me. But I do want to do Moneyball. I think I'm a blogger at heart. I'm a blogger. I just can't write, which for a blogger is... But yeah, Zealand has a brilliant way of delivering a video, doesn't he? But as I said, I don't know. He maybe, if you asked him, he probably said, no, it's easy. But for me, doing a Let's Play, it's easy. I just find a good time to come back and record and then put effort into the episode. Whereas if you're doing a video like Zealand would do, you've got to come up with an idea and how it fits together. If you're doing an experiment, you've got to then do an experiment and sort of like maybe make changes in the editor or something like that. What about making an all-European Brazilian team? I don't know. You'd have to depend what league. You'd have to find what league would you go in. Monster. Or the Lidl version. Kong Strong FC. Kong Strong Dundee. Me and the missus are partial to a Kong Strong. 25p for a little tin. You lads are just Monster Barcelona. Loving these save ideas. I would like a bit of Chapecoense at some point as well. Kind of bottled it. Not bottled it, but it's another one that's on the list. The one that I'm doing on Twitch is one that's been on the list for a while. I want to tick it off rather than finding something else new to do. Right, why? Are these ideas that you're coming up yourself? So are these ideas that you're telling me FC United's been done? Or are you trying to say FC City of Manchester? What's that, like Manchester City cop-off? Cadbury's United. Not with the non-league database at the moment. But I think you're right. I think you can overthink things a little bit too much. I think I played on, obviously, like the Athletic Club York was based on because I enjoyed Bilbao so much and I wanted to try something different. I wanted to do like a non-league to Premier League again, and I wanted to do York again, but I thought I ain't going back and doing the same save twice because it's lazy. And then lo and behold, I want to do Man United. So yeah, I would have done Sochi, to be honest, Maybury. A team with no history. We need 1.5 million for Ruben, because otherwise the board will not accept it. I tried to make Stoke a lot of save once. Sam, that's brilliant. Yeah, his intros are brilliant. That's something that I'm not good at, to be honest. It's not me. You know, them little dances and little. He's done a few things out in his garden and stuff during lockdown. I just can't do it. Can't do it. And at the same time, you don't want to do stuff like Loki's his shit, but at the same time, Loki's shit is good shit. You know, like his impressions and, you know, when he dresses up as that Australian woman with grey hair and terrible lipstick and stuff. It's just I can't do it. And I think if you tried to do it and you didn't do it and you did it a lot worse than theirs, your channel would just, yeah, it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. So I'm just happy just being me and being probably a little bit boring because I play the game and try and play it like, not like it was real life, but realistically. Right, we need a response. Roma, Parma. What is the table looking at like now? Shit, that defeat to Sassuolo was huge. They're right behind us. Oh, dear God. We need a win here. In Rome. Yeah, he is. Yeah, really good. I always said that, right? When we first started doing content, we were in something called the FM Premier League, which was like a head-to-head, just in versus mode, and he was in it, and we played each other. And I always said, like, his voice just sounds like he should be in like Dodgeball. You know the film Dodgeball with the commentary and stuff. You just imagine his voice in that, and then it turned out he was doing a bit of commentary. Did he do like college sports and stuff like that? No, Maybury. If you're going to go East Germany, it needs to be Magdeburg. It has to be Magdeburg. Spot on. Which bit's spot on? Magdeburg. Right, we're going to go with Noto. I want to give a little bit more pace on that right-hand side. Right, come on, this is huge. We need a win. We need a win. Nice. Enjoy, Joe. Brilliant. Enjoy. No! Magdeburg. Oh, doing commentary, yeah. Yeah. I'll have to be a lot nicer. I am nice. You lot ask me questions that I just like being honest. So if you lads follow me over to Twitch, you'll have to behave. Otherwise, I'm not going to get raids off these people. Like, keep asking. To be fair, I don't. Do I slag anyone off? No, I don't slag people off. And there's a difference between having an honest opinion and slagging people off. I don't think I've called anyone a twat. That guy who used to be an FM scout, he was a twat, wasn't he? Jamie. Second yellow card. He's at SYC. Does a lot of so he does a lot of teams in around the conference. He did one with Bolton last year. Plays the game. I think he plays the game similar to me and tries to give it that realistic feel. Yeah, that's if I had to look up, if I said who was not my inspiration to starting, but someone that I look up, and if I could steal their personality, I suppose, and their content, sort of like, yeah, it would be second yellow card. That's who I really like. Voldemort is all right, the one that we shall not speak of. He's like not doing anything at all now, is he? Akram the criminal. What country is that? Right, we need. Hey, lads. Focus. We've got a game on here. Big game. We didn't realise how big that he was. His FM content was terrible. I don't mind saying that. For the amount of viewers he was getting on his live streams. Absolutely. And said he was a twat, wasn't he, so. Oh, Tony. I'm not answering that. That Jamie one would have been. Because he was getting over 100 people in his streams. So yeah, I'll go for that Jamie guy. I'm not going to tell you who I think now. Probably me. Everyone has like different tastes. I think that's the thing. And I think that's the good thing about FM at the moment. There's loads of different sort of like even when I started 3 years ago, there was nowhere near as many people now. And I think there's a little bit of stuff for everyone. As I said, if you were dropped into someone else's stream, and asked them the same questions, they'd probably say the same about me, saying like he's shit, his content's crap, he's boring or whatever. So it's just, yeah, it's just whatever takes your fancy, I suppose. I think that's the good thing. It's so we're not all doing the same stuff, and we're not all trying to do the same stuff. I think that's quite good. He's still on Twitter, Maybury. He's still on Twitter. His streams were Nat Tactics. Oh, Jamie. Yeah, AD, I'm not too keen on second yellow cards. Only because it's a journeyman, and I just, yeah, the story, I was excited for it, and then I thought, oh, Landon will get scammed in it. But he's wanted to do it. It's hard because he's wanted to do it, and it's his channel, and yeah, he's probably my favourite YouTuber to watch in terms of a Let's Play. But I've not enjoyed it just because of the murder twist to it. It's just not me. But at the same time, I've picked this Man United save to do after Christmas because I want to do it, and it's in my head, and I want to do it, and I know that I'll enjoy it. So you kind of pick what you know you're going to enjoy. Like, he could have quite easily. He's waiting for the data. He's waiting for the non-league database to get sorted because he wouldn't have chose that. He was going to do Newcastle Red Star, which I would have absolutely have lapped up. So hopefully he brings it at some point. But he wants to do that save. So, and I think if you're creating content, you've got to do stuff you enjoy doing. And luckily for me, because if I was doing Luke's videos and getting the same views as I am doing on my Let's Plays, like 300, 400, 500, the odd 1,000 videos for tactics, that I would have quit a long time ago, because it would be absolutely not worth it. Absolutely, Ruskin. Yeah, I'm just me as a fan. By the way, he's my favourite YouTuber. I've not enjoyed his series so far. That's it. Just because of the side element of it, but that I'm just hoping that his Red Star, Blue Star, Newcastle Blue Star. I think maybe because I was so looking forward to that Newcastle Blue Star. And I do like, even though over the last few years, he's done similar sort of stuff with like not like non-League to Legend, but like Road to Glory kind of stuff. His Bolton series was my favourite series of FM21. By the way, we've scored 2 goals. I haven't even paid attention to it. And by the looks of it, we're getting a penalty as well. Just to seal it. I haven't seen any grey hair gaming. A few people have mentioned him, so I'll have to have a little look. To be fair as well with Second Year Cats, I've only watched the first 2 episodes, so I maybe need to give it a little bit of time. Yeah. See, I'd be all over that. If he did that on YouTube, I'd be all over that. I can't watch back like VODs. VODs are just the most boringest things in the world, but yeah, I would have been absolutely over that. Treaty in it. Yeah, I just don't get enough time. I've watched a couple. I'm subscribed to him on Twitch. I've subscribed to him on Twitch. I don't do that very often. Did he? Do I know that? What was the team, Mark? Yeah, I just don't like. Yeah, he's got his straight red card, innit? I just don't like watching VODs. I find it weird when I have like. There's a guy. He'll probably watch this. Make sure you comment, Brian Keedy is called. He's never in to watch live streams. He always replies to comments early in the morning, around sort of like between 7 and 10 o'clock, because he must work nights or something. And he watches my streams back. And a couple of others do, and I just find it crazy. I find it crazy. So, like, my save on Twitch, I'm not going to put my VODs here on YouTube, but I'm going to do a video, like a recap video. Yeah, it's Cultured Love Foot, that's a good shout. There's just so many people, isn't there? So many people. I think you hook people in for longer if you do Let's Plays. I think the other sort of content is... Oh, we've had some offers. That's where you get your long-term sort of like community built up by doing Let's Plays or a stream, once... Oh, come on. Don't be absolute... Fuck for that. I think Loftus-Cheek will be going here, boys. Oh, he's here! Fry's here, what a legend! I get up early to watch it. I don't work nights. Well, you're never in the stream. Are you always in the streams? You normally comment on my videos in the morning though, right? I think I asked you that a couple of weeks ago. Brian Keedy, what a legend. You're welcome on the shout out, by the way, buddy. I can't remember. I don't think I watched that one. To be honest, I think I've only become of him over the last 2 years. FM20 and FM21, to be honest. Of Second Yellow Card. It's not absolutely, Jason. I think the bigger you get as well, the bigger you get, the more arseholes you get in it in the mornings. You do, Bri, having your brew. Hope you're well, buddy. Cabin Tealer, yeah, I don't think, I'm going to be honest, I can't remember that, but I think maybe it's because I've only watched him over the last 2 years, I think. Samuel, mate, we've discussed my salary, my hourly rate from YouTube. But what I will do, I'm hoping to do a video for YouTube, so what I'll do is, say like a stream on a Saturday and a Monday, in the middle of the week, we'll stream, I'll do a video, maybe just a 5-10 minute video. What's happened in the stream? We may do an occasional video, like a live game, just to, and then say, right, this has happened. This is what we're doing. Go check out. I'm streaming on Twitch Saturdays and Mondays. Yeah. What have I ate today? So I didn't have any breakfast. Jim, thanks for coming in, mate. I didn't have any breakfast. I had 2 shortbread biscuits and a cup of coffee before I started coaching. I left my lunch. The food hut wasn't open at work, which sell sort of like sausages and stuff to the football team, sausage sandwiches and that. So that was a bug. I couldn't leave work because it was just me. So I've had 2 cups of tea, 2 bottles of Coke, a Twix. I then came home from work at 5. Ralphie's made biscuits with Mummy today, with Amy. So they were lovely. They were like just a standard biscuit, just nice dip into a coffee. So I've had 4 biscuits, another cup of coffee. For tea, we had Thai-infused salmon, crispy potatoes, and Mediterranean vegetables. And then, yeah, that's it. And I've got a sandwich to eat later on. Does he? Proper northern diet. Which bit? Not the Thai-infused salmon. I was searching through cupboards. I thought, I must have like a tin of beans and sausages somewhere, but no. No. I survived. I do it all the time as well. And even knew when I was waking up this morning, I knew that I needed to get food, and I still didn't. Cheers, Jimbo. Thanks for coming in, pal. Look at the state of this, boys. If we win here now, we've got Champions League football. So this is huge. I think we need to upgrade on Luca next year as well. Not good enough, that is it. 12 in 29, 9 in 25. We need an upgrade. I do a little bit, Maybury. Yeah, I watched a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. It just makes me, like, I used to watch it a little bit in lockdown with Ames. And it used to be like 12 o'clock at night. And it just makes you hungry, doesn't it? Just makes you hungry. Sort of me, like that takeaway food that he was noshing away. Noshing, that's a terrible word. Eating. Had pork and potatoes in the oven, boiled carrots, drowned in butter. Nice. Pasta or rice. I'm a bit of a... If I want filling, if I want to eat something, it's normally savoury for me. So when I'll go downstairs now, it'll be a sandwich. Just got a chicken sandwich, bit of stuffing and pickle. Yeah, I do lurk a little bit in Viking Dan streams. I actually sent him a message yesterday asking us for some Twitch advice. I haven't watched them all, maybe. I haven't watched them for a long time. They got a little bit samey, to be honest, but... right, anyway, let's concentrate on the foosball. Jace is just trying to make me hungry. Right, here we go. Who's our last game of the season? Inter. Right, we need to win this one, boys, because we don't want to go to the death. I might click on one. Favourite biscuit? Yeah, I'm starving. To be fair as well, when you eat salmon, you get the bits. The salmon was only about that big, and it was like that. Takeaway, AD. Favourite biscuit? Shortbread. Or Viennese. Shortbread. Go for shortbread. Shortbread fingers. Dipped in a coffee. Yeah. Yeah. But they're just horrendous on calories. But I've started eating biscuits and stuff again. Started eating biscuits. That's been the thing. When I lost a bit of weight a few months ago. I lost like half a stone. It was because I stopped eating biscuits. Stopped eating biscuits and chocolate during the day. Snacking. Tried to limit my snacking and eat decent meals. And now I've gone back the other way. But it's too late to change now, innit? I have to wait till Christmas. After Christmas. Amy started on the Baileys as well last night. So that's when Christmas proper kicks in and we give up. Amy gets on the Baileys. We had the Quality Streets out last night. So we'll start again after Christmas. Off the bat. I don't want a point. We need to try and win this one. Slip him. Slip him. Slip him. I'm happy with a hobnob. I'm happy with a digestive. Anything that'll dip into your coffee. Into a fourth as well, boys. Dear me. Ginger nuts. I hate. Yeah. Fourth, Eduardo. So we've got one more season to go after this. But the idea is for the next season, obviously we get Champions League will be massive for us because it'll help our transfer budget for the season. But we concentrate on the Italian Championship, the Scudetto. That's all we want. I'm going to rotate squads for the Champions League and just meet the board's expectations. But it's going to be all about the Scudetto for the final season, I think. Because I think we've got, if we can strengthen where I need to strengthen, I think we might have half a sniff at winning the Scudetto. I don't think we can win the Champions League, but I think we can put a team together that can potentially win the Scudetto. Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of cheese unless it's melted. I'm going to make a pie tomorrow. I'm going to make a pie. A steak and ale pie, I think. I'm going to make one tomorrow instead of a Sunday roast. So you lads are terrible. Luckily, we've only got this game and the next game, and then we can finish the stream and we can all go and eat. I'll get a sandwich. I had that chicken korma on Thursday. I was a bit drunk after, not drunk, but them two beers that I had, that Azzy or whatever it was called, it was like 5.2, and I think it took me by surprise a little bit. Right, Rebic is dying. We so need to strengthen in these wide areas as well. Wide areas is absolutely key. Love a proper hobnob, yeah. After... Oh, no, it was Eddie who had curry. Do a roast pie. What's it? What do you put in your roast pie, Eddie? Amy's gone off chicken. She's gone off chicken. Where are you going tomorrow, Bri? Celtic. You're a Celtic fan, aren't you? We do need a right back. We need a right back. We need a right back. We need two the wide players and a striker. If we can get 4 in. We probably need 3 wide players because we're losing Dennis Mann. We're losing the 3 low knees, Notto, Rebic, and so we'll try and get someone on loan and try and sign 2. Yeah, another striker. I'm just not 100% on Luca, Eduardo. I think we need someone a little bit quicker. I don't think I was that bad. I just felt, you know, when you just feel a bit, and I was hungry and I thought, right, I'm going to eat proper food to try and make sure that I'm not too rough in the morning. Jason's high, love it. Right, I'm not pasta's. Pasta's pasta. Ralphie, like, that's all Ralphie eats is pasta. So Rice Krispies, mate. A bowl, just a standard bowl. I'm a bit of a Wheatos fan. I love Wheatos are my go-to cereal, so I'll have Wheatos in the morning. By the way, we've just done it. I've just realised we've just done it. Yes! Champions League. Board budget. Here we go. You are kidding me. You are kidding me. 13.73 million. I think that's a bit stingy, boys, to be honest. We've still got 27 million. We've made a big loss this season. But we have got... We've got about 14 million to come in money and European money. I think that's a bit harsh. Pineapple and creme fraiche pie. What the frick? Bryce, Celtic and Motherwell, nice. Raspadori, we'll try and do a little bit for us. We need a pace. We need pace, I think, up there. I'm not happy with that money. We'll have to rely on a couple of freebies, I think. A couple of loanees. I do like my right back. Boosie. He doesn't look great. He could probably be. He'd probably fair to be. Needs to be a backup. But we're losing. If we look at the tactic, I'm happy with goalkeeper, centre halves, Delixt, Valentini, Bronau, left back Biragi and Pizzella. We've got Armini that can do a job at right back and at centre half, so we're fine for centre halves. First class right back, I think. We're losing Rebic. I don't like Vargas. He's too slow, even though he's just got a massive goal. Notto's going back. Delap's going back. I don't want any of them back. Rebic is past it now. He's, what will he be, 32? Yeah, he'll be 32 by the time the season sort of like kicks off. So, yeah, should we have a little look at... Ruben's obviously going. We've had a good stream tonight, boys, result-wise. So let's play this game. Let's get the last game out of the way. And then let's beat Inter Milan to stop them getting Champions League. That'd be amazing. Just finished my Christmas. Never been this early before. What do you mean, Sam? Oh, Christmas shopping. All right. So me and Ims have done a lot over the last few months in terms of other bits of family, and then we're doing Ralphie's on Wednesday. He's already got a Nintendo Switch with the OLED screen. And then we've got a lot of money ready for him. My favourite day of the year, going around Smiths and toy shops, buying my son toys. Absolute. Amazing. 20... Oh, I don't know if did he reject it? He fucking better be going. Oh, he's not decided yet. I don't mind both Celtic, both sides. I don't think I've got a favourite. There he is. He's going Cagliari. So there's a little bit there. 53,000 the wage budget as well, boys. Random country. It's not a random one. Argentina. Because they've underachieved so much, haven't they? So, yeah. We'll go Argentina. Who's your favourite Argentinian player? Is there? Love that. Is he Colombian? Won't be in here. Jace has gone big straight away. Batistuta. I think what we'll do as well, boys, I'd like to make this a thing on Twitch. And we could say, right, every Saturday we're going to talk about 3 countries. And we're going to come up with their best player of all time. And in the chat, and then out of the vote in the chat, we'll do a little vote in the chat. We'll have some suggestions. And then everyone votes for the favourite. And then we'll have a bit of a dream team over the course of the Twitch save. Mascherano. Redondo. He was a dude, wasn't he? Was he very tall? Like gangly? Who would be my favourite? I'm trying to not say Batistuta. So I can't really say Maradona. Just because, excuse me. I do love Martin Palermo. I can't really say Diego just because he's too old. He was out of my timeline. Tall. Yeah, he was tall, but he was quite skinny, wasn't he? Aguero. A few people coming in with the Aguero. Raquelme. I did like Pablo Aimar, I think, growing up. I think I felt not similar. Not similar, but it was similar. We were similar sort of players. Like to play at 10. Very lightweight. I like to always slide a little pass in. So I'll probably go Aimar. And he had hair. He had shit hair like me as well. Real Madrid, Di Maria, absolutely. They've just had, the last 10 years, they've just had poor defenders, haven't they? They've not been able to defend. And then they've, at some points in big tournaments, they've tried to fit too many players into a team rather than picking a team. Was it one of them when they tried to get Dybala, Messi, Aguero, Di Maria in the same team? They should have just gone 4-3-3, Di Maria, Messi on one side, Di Maria, Messi on the sides, and then pick a number 9. Now it should be Martinez, is it? No, Martinez. Martinez Argentinian? I haven't looked at their qualification, who's been playing, to be honest. Who's their number 9? Icardi? I can't imagine he's there. Number 9. Lisandro Lopez, that's a good shout, Jace. That's a good shout. He is. AD just goes for Genoa legend, love it. Right, I'd like to beat Inter and then finish out of the Champions League.
There once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was the Biliotti. The winds blew hard, her bow dipped down. Below me, bully boys blow.
Kakan's in. Sit. What's the game tomorrow night, boys? What's the Serie A game tomorrow night?
She'd not been 2 weeks from shore when down on her a right whale bore. The captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow. Soon may the weathermen come to
Tony, how can we pay you on Twitch? Do you prefer Patreon? I get a bigger cut off Patreon, but I think it depends on what style of content you prefer. If you prefer the streams, obviously, if you've got Amazon Prime, Tony, if you've got Amazon Prime, then you can send me a Twitch donation, Twitch sub, which is normally worth $4.99, and you get that free. And I'll still get 50% of that. So I get a 50-50 cut on Twitch with subs. On Patreon, if you send me like the $4.99, I'll get about nearly £4 of that. So I get a higher percentage, but it depends. If you have Amazon Prime, then go with Amazon Prime, buddy. I think it all depends on what. If you're following the if you're going to follow the live streams more, because the subs are going to get an opportunity to be regens in my live stream save, and we're going to be able to do stuff on there. So my Twitch subs are going to be entered in a BR fans shirt giveaway every month. Can't do that on YouTube with YouTube members, because it's against the rules. Where I can be a little bit more flexible on Twitch. Craig, thank you very much, pal. Thanks for coming in. Make sure you follow me on the old Twitcher. Do you know? Absolutely not, maybe, but you're gonna enlighten me, buddy. Tony, like there you go then, mate. Live streams, boom. You can, when I get my Twitch going, there'll be a little link to Amazon. You've got to join Prime Gaming or something, I think it's called. I think I did a book. Did I do one bookmark? Yeah, Prime Gaming. Let me just get the link up, right? I suppose if you wanted to be really nice and you had it free, you could do it now. Because it don't cost you anything. So this is what people try and push, because obviously as a creator, as viewers, it don't cost you anything. So if you have Amazon Prime, you can be a sub on a YouTube channel for free every month. So I have it. Even though Amy she gets Amazon Prime for £4 a month, I think, because she's a student. But I decided to have my own, so I could order things for her, basically for her Christmas and birthday and stuff. And also, I could then have a free YouTube, because I always like to donate to somebody on Twitch every month. So it's a way of getting around that as well. Prime Video, yeah, Prime Video. Then link it to your Twitch, and yeah, if you follow that link, so you'll still get the things of a Twitch sub would, and I get 50% because it's like a 50-50 cut. I get like £2, whatever, £2.50 or whatever it is, and it don't cost you anything. So yeah, that would be the way to go. Yeah, man. I'm not sure if there's still what's it though, mate. I'm not sure if there's still a percentage, a stadium percentage, you know, because of COVID. Because I would expect Fiorentina's. I think it's maybe changed over the last few weeks, maybe. But just a couple of times Fiorentina have played and it was like not hardly anyone in there, but it was low. And they're playing so well at the moment. Yes, let's go, Jace. Sorry, buddy. Pellegrini. What a finish that is. To sink. Are we sinking Inter Milan into the Europa League? Because I hate Inter Milan in this save. Not as much as Juventus, obviously, but what a finish that is. Is the percentage... AD, is there a percentage for stadiums? You'll be able to know what the percentage is on Juventus, because Juventus sell theirs out every single week. Juventus had a really clever thing with theirs. They deliberately didn't make their stadium too big so they could keep the price of tickets high and the demand high. That's what they did when they built their stadium. What is it? It must be over 50%, right? Pellegrini has just done the business. See, I may move him to presser next year because he's just played as a presser there. Move him to presser, and then we try and get our hands on an really fast centre forward. I still want him to be big, as in 6 foot. Oh, Sassuolo. Sassuolo have just lost 3-0 to Spezia. Don't matter, we've finished third, boys. 75 points. We've ended up being 6 points clear. We've got a lot of... I think we've got a chance. I really need to be good in the transfer market. I really need to be good. Is it like 35? Shitting hell. Agnelli, yeah. That name rings a bell. I don't know, Sam. I don't do meta. I don't do meta. I just play the game how I want to play it, bud. That's why the Crystal Palace... I think that's why the Crystal Palace save was really popular, because I went against the high press and just did the low block and stuff. Right. So this is what I like to do, boys. End of the season. Play your squad. Not scruffy. And then I go through and get rid of people. So, like, he's not good enough, so he can go into my under-20s. Barreca's going. Grassi's going. Ruben's going. Rebic is going. Traore's going to go this time. Ruben's going to go. Delap's going. Notto's going. Dennis Mann's going. So we've still got a decent number of players there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So there's 20 players there. So we're really looking at maybe signing 4. But we need wide players. Because at the moment we've got, out of that, we've got Gaetano. So it needs to be wide players. I think we can get away with... I think I can get away with not a right back. I think I would rather sign 3. We need to sign at least 3 wide players. I think we need to sign 4 wide players because they do a lot of running. I think Raspadori will be a fortune by now. He's at Inter. Oh, he's already moving somewhere. Oh, he's joining Inter. He's on loan at Inter. And then he's signing for him. None. I don't think any at the moment. Like, Pellegrini deserves to be in it. None. Pellegrini deserves to be in there. To be fair, he's got a chance now because Belotti's 31. Immobile's 35. To be fair, Pellegrini and maybe Luca. Cataldi's past it. Biraghi and Pizzella are too old. Pizzella maybe he's decent enough. Lazar is good, but they've got enough good goalkeepers. Fiat workers. Right. Let's see what's about. So the transfer list's always my first point of call. There's not a bad fullback to get going. He's not good going forward, but I do need him to go forward. I do need, but he's very good defensively. I want too much money for him anyway. That'll change, to be fair. Let's see who's getting released. Ooh, there's not much there. James McAtee. He's the Man City dude that Man United are chasing, right? Yeah. See, I might get something like that in, because he would be a nice little backup. 15 composure, 15 flair, a lot of 14s, technique, 16 passing, 14, long shots 13, first touch 14, dribbling 14. Yeah, we might just because we're so tight on money. So he wants to be that. Just finalise it. Ferreira Carrasco. Who's that? Is that his brother? Oh, it's his middle name. Okay, Samuel. It's just a bit old. It's 31. It's pace. I need pace. I really want pace in the wide areas because we haven't got much pace up front. Not much going around, is there? Jesus. Coutinho. Oh, boys, this is going to be difficult, you know. Yeah, he's 31, and remember we're going into season 5 now, aren't we? He's not going to be in my save, though, is he, Jace? Oh, he is. PSG paid over £20 million, including his loan. He's wanted. Can't afford him. Can't afford him. Right, it's going to take a little. I'm back streaming Monday night, boys. So we'll go again Monday night. By the way, there is 25 people watching me at 20 to 1. So absolutely tremendous effort. I hope you've enjoyed it. Back Monday night. There's a video out tomorrow night. York's Athletic Club York. We're in the playoffs tomorrow night, so make sure you go check that out. You Patreons as well. Thank you for your support. There's your video, season review video as well, coming on Monday morning for you to watch. And if not, we'll see you Monday night live stream Wednesday night as well. Monday night live stream will be right into the start of the new season. All right, guys, take care. Thanks for tonight. It's been an awesome stream. Really enjoyed it. Thanks for your support. Take care. Follow me on Twitch. Don't forget. Take care. See you later.